Today on the channel from Mattel Legends Series 13, the Hurricane! Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel from Series 13, the Target exclusive, we've got the Hurricane. But remember, for all your Mattel WWE needs, hit up Wrestling Figure Collectors Shop. Link in the description below. And today on the channel, we've got the Hurricane. We're kicking off Series 13 very strong with a figure I was very much looking forward to. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. And of course, we're going to do it like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. And we're going to see where it goes from there. And unfortunately, my voice is about had it. A long day out shoveling, doing the old snowblower. 14 inches of snow here. And apparently it took my voice with it. But we'll get through this one. We'll see how it goes, but we'll make it through, I'm sure. So let's do it like we usually do it. Let's take a look at the packaging first, see what's going on here. By now, we know this Legends packaging very well. It's been back for quite some time, well over a year now, so no surprises. And I do like the uniformity, and I think a lot of you guys that collect this stuff enjoy the uniformity as well that we see with this. We got Hurricane looking only like a later model Hurricane would look. We got True Effects. We got the Hurricane in package, WWE background. Of course, the Hurricane down below. Very interesting, kind of the old packaging style from 2021 is what we have here. As we know, 2022 has changed packaging. So that's a little caveat. There's Hurricane. I always felt like this was bad guy Hurricane. Even though he was never a bad guy, it always kind of felt that way. This is bad guy Hurricane. A little darker presence, a little darker look to him, of course. Same picture on the other side, as you can see. WWE Legends logo down below. And then, of course, the back of the package. That's where all the magic happens. Of course, we got Jake Roberts in the set. He is the chase once again. They love giving us Jake Robert chases. Hurricane, of course. Triple H. We'll unbox all these on the channel, as you guys know, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Interesting that Triple H is somewhat of a re-release. So that's something to take note of. Of course, we'll compare that when it comes. And then Cowboy Bob Orton Jr., another guy. It's been a while since we've got a Cowboy. I can't wait to unbox that one. And you got the Hurricane, you got the blurb, you got all that fun stuff. Let's see what it says about old Hurricane. Titles: World Tag Team Champion, European Champion, and Cruiserweight Champion. When evil rears its ugly head and the good citizens of the WWE Universe are in need of a hero, there's one resident crime fighter that always fights for truth and justice. Keeping his identity a secret underneath a mask and cape, his superhuman strength and power take flight off the top rope, helps him prevail against WWE's most notorious villains. He never gives up, he never quits. He fights the good fight until the very end. So stand back, there's a Hurricane coming through. So there you go. Hurricane action. Let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's doing here. Legends background, as we know. See you later up high. There it goes. Plastic prison. I like how he's posed in the plastic prison as well. You guys know I always do appreciate that. And of course, we get two fists with the Hurricane. You always need fists with our wrestlers. We know that as well. Get those fists out. Let me cut him out of the plastic prison, and we're off. Off to the races. Uh-oh, maybe. Uh-oh, he's taped in. Be careful, the cape is taped in. I did not realize that, so you gotta take the tape off. Now we're off to the races. Are we? Holy cow, we're plastic. We got a lot going on. They don't want Hurricane escaping the plastic prison. That is, I found that to be true right now. See you later, up high, there it goes. All right, we're out of the package. And first off, we got two hands, of course. We got extra hands with the Hurricane here. But we got two fisted hands. And a hero always needs to be able to throw fists. And that's what the Hurricane's up to right there. So we'll check those out in the old glamour shots. All right, what do we got here with the Hurricane? Nice figure. Green, black, really go well together. Two good colors. I really do like the looks of him. Nice, soft, good cape on here. Very good material. You got a little emblem right there on the back of his cape, like any good superhero. Superman, Green Lantern, anybody. I guess Green Lantern doesn't necessarily always wear a cape. Every once in a blue moon. Got the nice little extensions over the top. Kind of a plastic. I don't even know what material this is. I don't know. It's like a vinyl. It's like a vinyl attached into the cloth of the cape. So I do think that is fairly interesting. was going to say, has his head come off? We know with current elites in the regular line, the heads just pop off very easily, which I do like that a lot. Not sure why they haven't adopted that to the Legends quite yet. That just seems a little bit strange. But you can't pop his head off, and that's what I was wondering. Can you take this cape off? And you could. If you pop his head off, this cape is removable. And there's no fastener or anything to take it off without pulling the head off, it looks like, from everywhere I'm seeing right here. So that is a little strange. I feel like I love having the cape on him, but I feel like you'd want the cape to be able to be easily removable. Maybe a little clasp or something so you could get this off if need be. So that is a little strange, but I do like the cape. And of course, I'm not somebody that's playing with their figures. Or am I? But I'll have them on display with the cape anyway. So it's not that big a deal to me, but I can see some people wanting this cape removed. He's got the nice hurricane emblem on the side of his thighs. Do we have pinless joints? We do. We have double jointed pinless joints here. That is great. You guys know how big of a fan I am of pinless joints. I hear it all the time when I do say how much I like pinless joints from customizers out there. Makes things a lot more difficult for you. I understand that as well. That is a shame, but I prefer pinless on my end. Does not have pinless down on the legs. He does have knee pads. You could remove if you wanted to. All the typical elite articulation. You got that boot swivel. You got the ankles up, down, all around. You got the thigh swivel. You got the waist. You got the ab crunch, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, like I said, removable hands. Head moves all around, but it is not removable unless you heat it up with some hot water or a hair dryer. But very, very solid looking figure here. Does he fit on a stand? Let's see. Of course he fits on a stand. And how about we get this Hurricane? For the longest time, this was a very expensive basic figure. This might even have been like basic 1. It's way back in the beginning, but it is basically this version of the Hurricane. Very cool to get it updated in elite form. Hurricane fans out there obviously love it, but somebody like me even, I'm a big fan of that one. So very happy to get this updated. There's a few of those old basics that guys didn't get elite versions of. I would love to see some of those brought to our attention one day, and I wouldn't be shocked. With all the changes in the WWE, they might mind the well a little bit, go back to some of those characters, and give us something. So we'll see if that ends up happening one of these days. Stay tuned. Of course, what is it, Elite 75? Is that right? Where Hurricane was in, had the chase as well, so we do have this one. This cape is a lot easier to remove. It has the clasp I was talking about, so there you go. Just kind of strange this one doesn't have that. Very interesting. But you got 3 Hurricanes right here. Boy, that's a mess. That's a mess. 3 Hurricanes all at the same time. Nobody will survive that. It's unsurvivable. It's exactly what it is. But I do like this one a whole lot. I don't know what my favorite incarnation. I guess here's how I'm going to break down the Hurricane for me. This is my favorite look for the Hurricane. This is my favorite time in his career. Does that make sense? I feel like Ric Flair on his podcast. Does that make sense? He says that all the time. But that's what I'm saying. I like the darkness. I like the darker head sculpt. I like the beard he's got going on. It just is a very, very good look for this Hurricane. I got to think this could be the most popular one in the set. Jake Roberts, I really do like the looks of that one. Of course, we're going to get into all of them, but I could see a lot of fans saying Hurricane is their #1 get out of Legend Series 13, and I couldn't really argue with you on that one. But of course, at the end, we're going to compare them all. We'll do a video where I say, here's my favorite to least favorite, and we'll talk about them. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll have that video fairly soon for you. But what do you think about the Hurricane here? Are you here for it? Did you pick it up? Are you going to pick it up? Are you good with 75? Are you good with this basic? Are you good with the Jack's Ruthless Aggression era ones? Maybe you are good that way. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And of course, Pro Wrestling Tees. Search Kyle Peterson. Support the channel. So there it is. That's the Hurricane. I'm a guy with a voice that's going fast. See you guys all real soon.